Chat already. Maurice the Impala, first up in the chat. That's what's up. Is it Impala or Impale? I'm not sure. But he was first in the chat. Mr. Trail, yo, what up? Huggy Pacino, what's going on, bro? And we got Illa Dre. We got my man Bread and Circus Entertainment, also one of my subscribers. Let me give you a salute there, brother. Also, my man Smitty, Truth Talker Teacher. Hate seeing you in a while, brother. So glad you was able to catch us. He said, great content lately. I catch you on the replay. Oh, and he hit the cash out. My man, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. He said, your call with NC got me crying laughing. Man, that was a doozy there, man. That was a doozy. What up, good? Huggy Cheers. Said, what up, good? Man, you know what? I really do. You know what I think I miss? Well, no, I don't think. I know. I miss the Guru and the Whore. I do. I really do. That was a great show. I really enjoyed it. And you know what? I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna have to holler at my boy. I gotta holler at my boy Tommy, man, and see what we can do. Yeah, I think we need to do something. Even if we do, because like what I'm thinking, what if we did like a Guru and a Whore, like maybe twice a month or once a month or something like that, just for old time's sake. And just, I mean, just really could like dive in. We could do, I'm thinking if we did like maybe a 2-hour show, maybe 3-hour show, and we talk about relationships, we talk about current events, and then we can like take calls. I'm gonna holler at my boy and see what he think. Hey, y'all let me know what y'all think about that, and I think that would be pretty cool. But we'll see what happens. Also give a shout out to Kevin Hutton. What's up? Sean Boy. What up, Billy Goat Gruff? Mark Adams, what's happening? IB, Ashita Cool P, Juanita, Deluxe 24/7, what's happening? And CJ Gunn, thank you, one of my mods. I appreciate you. Now I can pin that message in the chat. Thanks to you. Appreciate you. And you did it on both channels. Thank you. Man, I tell you, I got to just, man, y'all mods know y'all be on it. I really do appreciate y'all. Let's see who else we got. Milton Burns. We got Anthony Powell. We got my man Matthew Noah. What's up? Phil Brad. What's happening? My man Young Sites. Give you that salute. One of my subscribers. Yes, sir. To one of the membership peoples. And we got Fair Play. What's happening? And Soto Nation can start a petition to get it on the ballot. Yeah, I know, right? Also, let's see. We got my man. Oh, I already saw Huggy. Yeah, but yeah, buddy. That's gonna be I can have a conversation and see what we can do. All that remains over here on the United Guns of America. The Miss Bells, what's happening? She said, I know this is not real. Let me tell you, I'm gonna get into that in just 2 seconds. And my man Smitty over there representing in the VIP section of YouTube. That's the United Guns of America. So thank you guys. Just when I thought I've seen it all, just when I thought it could get no dumber, they go and prove me wrong. They one up me every time. Every single time I think we pretty much reached our rock bottom. I think we've reached the lowest of the low. I think that we've gotten to ground zero. Nope. They come back and they do something else. They try this on for size. I just cannot believe that, number one, this was even a discussion. This was ever even met on, to the point to now this is actually happening in San Francisco. And I'm going to tell all y'all people that's living out there in California, I know that y'all got this election coming up in about 9 days. I hope and pray that Larry Elder wins governor. Larry Elder for governor would probably be one of the best things to happen to California in 40 years. I'm telling you, because he can help get Cali back to where it should be. I swear I hope that man wins. Any of y'all that's out there in California, any of y'all living in California, if y'all was to ever give your state some hope and to keep it from just becoming one of the worst places to live, vote for Larry Elder. I wish I had a huge political platform to where I could do that and really like just put it out there, but I'm just telling you, y'all think it's bad now, y'all let Gavin Newsom stay in there. And I tell you this, I heard this, I was watching a video on the goddamn Breakfast Club, and I heard on the Breakfast Club that somebody said that Gavin Newsom is the nephew of Nancy Pelosi. I didn't even have time to research it because it was just a few minutes ago that I heard that. And I said, what? I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know, but if somebody could please confirm that, I don't know how they can. But when I heard that, I said, man, goddamn. Like, really? Really? But whatever. Let's go ahead and let's get to my favorite part of the show.
Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or
That's
video
right.
discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
He said there's universal mail-in voting. Oh, are they doing that mail-in ballot shit again like they did? Oh, man. Well, you know what that's going to be. If they doing that, they playing that game. They playing the mail-in ballot game. We know what that's going to be. So, I guess. I'm not even going to get... If they doing that, I ain't going to even get into that. Because we already know what that is. We know that election is definitely going to be the overlay for the underlay. Yes, indeed. Yeah, buddy. Yep. They putting that election in the Dulo twist. That election got... They already put that election in the Dulo twist. So we know what's going to happen there. I got mail and shit sitting here in the background. Let me clean this shit up. I'm going to clean my studio up tomorrow since I'm going to be home. But let's go ahead and let's get into this. And let's really look at this. Because I'm telling you, I could not believe it until I saw it. And then I read it. And shout out to my brother Easy who sent this to me because I was like, I don't believe. I said, you're a liar and you need to stop it. But sure enough, he showed it to me and he explained it. And I said, wow. So, without further ado, let's go ahead. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and read this first. Because I read so well. I'm such a good reader. Oh, you know what? It's actually a video for this. Ain't it?
Risk for violence participants.
Yep, sure is.
A pilot program in San Francisco will incentivize people not to commit crimes by paying them a stipend. As ABC 7 News reporter Melanie Woodrow explains, the program is not without controversy.
The San Francisco Dreamkeeper Fellowship is expected to launch in October. The pilot program will initially pay 10 at-risk for violence participants $300 a month to act as public safety ambassadors. If they meet certain milestones, they'll be eligible for as much as $500 a month. Cheryl Davis is the executive director of the San Francisco Human Rights Commission.
They are expected to do some conversations around public safety, to do some goal setting for themselves, to also think about how they can influence and impact their communities to be better.
Davis says the program will be funded by a combination of taxpayer dollars, private donations, and possibly a federal grant. Davis confirms the program was inspired by the Office of Neighborhood Safety, a former Richmond program developed by Devone Bogan.
The Office of Neighborhood Safety was created to interrupt, disrupt, reduce stop shootings.
I've actually had some conversations with Devon, have asked him to help us really think through how we build this out.
David Muhammad, executive director of the National Institute for Criminal Justice Reform, says Operation Peacemaker Fellowship, a program of the Richmond Office of Neighborhood Safety, was massively successful.
There was a 70% reductions in shootings and homicides in Richmond.
But the Office of Neighborhood Safety was not without controversy. One member was arrested and later sentenced to 40 years to life for shooting and killing Javante Prothro, whose mother spoke to ABC 7 News in 2016.
Hold
You didn't
up.
take their guns. You were giving them money to buy more guns.
What? Was this nigga's name Devontae Prothroat? I know that ain't what this nigga name was. I know it. This nigga name Devontae Prothroat. Boy, nah, they didn't. Let me take this back. I'm sorry, I gotta take this back. That ain't what they said. This nigga name wasn't Devontae Prothroat.
For shooting and killing Javante Prothro, whose mother's
Hell no. What? I hope that I heard that wrong. Please, y'all tell me that this nigga name ain't Prothroat. Even if it's Prothrow, that's still too close to Prothroat. Man, let me tell y'all something. Names matter. I'm just telling you. If you are an adult and your name is that fucking weird, or if your parents named you some weird shit, if it's something that can absolutely just be made fun of on so many different levels, change y'all name. Y'all gotta start changing y'all names, man. These motherfuckers with these fucking names, these motherfucking Lashadras, these motherfucking Tatanishas, Tataniskas, all of this shit. When y'all get grown and realize that y'all names are dumb as fuck, change your name. If you can't look your name up and find out a definition to your name, change your name. Or go by your middle name or some shit, unless your middle name is like something stupid too. This is ridiculous. God damn. Your first name is Mercedes and your middle name is AMG. What kind of stupid shit is that? What's your name? Mercedes AMG Smith. Oh my God. Y'all gotta start changing y'all names, man. I'm telling y'all, fuck that shit. Change your goddamn name. That's why there is a legal process you can go through to legally change your name. Start doing that shit. Stop just making up names and tell people, hey, call me. Cause everybody call me this though. You know, my real name is Dulo Twist, but everybody just call me Dulo. Fuck that. The only twist we acknowledge is Oliver. But look, y'all got these dumbass names, man. Change your fucking name. If your name does not have meaning, if somebody cannot tell you your name and the definition behind it, what it means, where it comes from, it doesn't have any type of history to it, change your fucking name. This shit where your mama is naming you because she just wants to give you something different, wants to make you unique. Motherfucker, you are unique in your own right. Change your goddamn name. Goddamn. Nigga, last name is Prothroat. Boy. Jesus.
shooting and killing Javante Prothro, whose mother spoke to ABC 7 News in 2016.
You didn't take their guns. You were giving them money to buy more guns.
There's definitely something to be learned from that program that we want to benefit from. And there are things that we don't want to repeat.
We need to do what we can as a society to help turn people around.
What? I ain't seen this. Man, do you see this? Oh my goodness. Lazy eyes sleeping in the sun. You never get your day's work done at all. You never get your day's work done when your eyes are so lazy, son. Jesus Christ. Look at that wig. Start changing y'all wigs too. Shit. A wig. I mean, look, let me ask you women something. Is it not a life cycle for a wig? Is there not a life cycle for a wig? If I buy a wig today, what is the average life expectancy for a wig? Can I rock that wig every day? Well, how can I tell this a wig? Is that what you said? Deluxe 24. I'm sorry, wait. You know what? My apologies. Let me you tell me what the fuck that is if that ain't no wig, nigga. Boy, if that ain't no wig, you tell me what the fuck that is. That's unnatural hair. Her hair just naturally grows out like that. Boy, please.
Around and not always look at the negative.
The notion of
And there are things that we don't want to repeat.
We need to do what we can as a
Boy,
society
that's somebody
to
mama,
help
somebody grandmama. My goodness. I'm just saying, there has to be. If my wife is watching, honey, can you please tell me if there is a life expectancy for a wig? Do you just if I buy a wig today, can I wear that wig every day for the rest of my life? Or should I get a re-up every year? 6 months, 2 years, 5 years? What is the average life expectancy of a wig? Somebody gotta know. Because you can't tell me that wig don't look old. You can't tell me that it don't. Ooh-wee, man. I tell you, man. She'll bright like a hat. Like if I like this Trump hat. I've had this hat for about a year. Yeah, around about a year or so. I don't wear this hat every day. But I had other Trump hats that I wore, and when I saw the sweat line in there, you know, you get the little salt line, look like a little mountain top or whatever, look like mountain tops. I said, yep, I ain't gonna wash it. It's time for a new one. Let's throw it out. Let's get a new one. And I don't even wear these hats outside, because I probably wind up shooting me a motherfucker. But I'm just saying, I don't even wear this hat outside, and I've at least maybe a year, 2 years, maybe. I got several of them, but don't none of them have the salt line in the motherfucker. When they do, that's when I say, time to get a new one. I know just the sweating alone. How do you wash it? Do you wash it like regular hair? I don't know. But if it starts to look old and tired, get a new one, please.
from people around and not always look at the negative.
The notion of paying criminals not to shoot might be a sexy headline, but it's an extraordinarily inaccurate description of the intervention.
The program will eventually expand to as many as 30 participants. In San Francisco, Melanie Woodrow, ABC 7 News.
All right. Now, here's my thing with this. And I got a couple other videos to show you, but here's my thing with this. This is just like the fucking mayor in Houston telling the criminals, we asking all criminals and violent offenders to just stay in the house for the next 2 weeks and don't commit no crime. Do y'all remember when that dumbass dude went on fucking on national television and said that? He was on local news and everything talking about, we asking all criminals for the next 2 weeks. And that's how he talked too. We asking all criminals for the next 2 weeks to just chill, cool out, stay indoors until we flatten the curve. Then after that, y'all can go back to committing crimes. It's that simple. That's all we asking. Everybody just go indoors. All the criminals put your crime on hold for just 2 weeks. That's all we asking. And then after that, we can just get back to regular crime committing, and the police will get back out to policing. That's what we gonna do. This shit is ridiculous. Because here's what happens. Number one, isn't it funny how all of the people that are so-called coming up with these amazing ideas to reduce gun violence usually don't know shit about law enforcement, don't know shit about guns, and don't know shit about the streets. What nigga you know that's on the streets that's gonna not shoot a motherfucker for $300? What niggas do you know on the streets that's not gonna commit no crimes for $500, $300 to $500? How, in what universe, in what fucking multiverse does that make any sense? Because here's the reality of it, and this is what pisses me off about fucking people who even get shit like this developed to where people are actually putting fucking money behind it. Motherfucker, most gun violence that occurs in the city, in inner cities especially, it's because of a few things. Not many, just a few. It's either gang related, which usually is about opposition, which usually is about territory to sell drugs, or it's about pussy. It's usually one of those three. When you trace all this shit back, a motherfucker's either trying to shoot at another motherfucker because they're the opposite gang. They're trying to increase or push back people encroaching on their drug territory. It's about that, because corners matter. In the gang banging world, in the drug dealing world, corners matter. Blocks matter. Or it's about some pussy. Somebody done fucked somebody's baby mama. Somebody done said something bogus about somebody's baby's mama. And now motherfuckers at war. If I see you, it's on. That's what it is. Now you tell me what drug dealer will pass up a corner. And niggas that's on the street, you know how much money you can make by having a corner or having a block where you trapping. What motherfucker's gonna pass that up, give that area up for $500 a month? That's on the high end. I'm talking high end. $300 a month. You tell me, what person you know, what gangbanger you know, what drug dealer, gangbanging, dope slanging motherfucker you know gonna give up a trap house or a block or give up a beef with another nigga for $300 to $500? They ain't one in existence. Now, the other part of this is that they're gonna have these motherfuckers giving them this money, and they supposed to be street ambassadors or gun violence ambassadors. Nigga, that ain't nothing. Because the point is, a motherfucker you paying $300 to $500 a month, what he gonna go do? Go talk to the people on the corners? Go talk to the drug dealers? Hey, look here, young man. I know that you are making up to $1,000 a day or more, depending on how hot your block is. But I would like to incentivize you and to ask you to not get into this lifestyle so that you could actually do something else with your life that is more productive. Like what I'm doing. I am a gun violence ambassador. Yep, that's how the nigga gonna say it. Ambassador. So please let me just talk to you a little bit about the violence that is going on in our community so that we can turn things around for these children. We have children every day who cannot get to their schools to do coding and trading, or trading and coding, whichever school they go to, because of the violence that is going on in this community. That's what the fuck you gonna do? You gonna have people doing that? A bunch of motherfuckers just walking around talking shit, getting a fucking stipend. That's it. This is unheard. I mean, this is unheard of. Why would I pay a criminal not to commit crime? Because now the point is this. Well, how much is it worth to you? Okay, we'll stop committing. Let's just say it's some criminals out here that's down. They hard pressed. They down on their luck. And they gonna say, okay, let's go ahead and let's do this. What the fuck can a grown man do with $300 a month? How can I live? I'm your average neighborhood gun-toting shooter. I don't sell drugs. I'm shooting people. I am a gun for hire, also known as a hitman. Now, most of the shooting that goes on in the neighborhood, I'm probably responsible for about 35 to 40% of the shootings. However, are you meaning to tell me, ma'am, that you were willing to give me $300 to $500 in gift cards for me to stop doing my job? Why would I do that? I get $300 to $500 just for talking to a nigga about shooting another nigga. It makes no sense. The fact that they're even doing this, the fact that people are even trying to get behind this and nobody's saying nothing, it's beyond me. How did we get into a world to where people, I'm not hating on the idea. I'm not hating on the fact that somebody thought of this and said, okay, but how in the fuck are we at a point to where people are actually not even challenging this? Saying, hey man, this shit ain't gonna work. Well, it worked in Richmond. Well, you know how many people was dying in Richmond. Like, get the fuck out of here. How do you measure that? I'd love to see those numbers. I would have loved to have witnessed the gun violence just go and decrease from 70% just because of $300 to $500 in gift cards. I'd love to see it. Do you realize what the fuck they could do? And we wouldn't even have to had that issue over in the Taliban in Afghanistan. We could have just took $300 to $500 in gift cards and incentives to give to the Taliban every month, and they would have just chilled. Essentially, that's what they're saying. This is beyond stupid. That's like paying drug addicts to not do drugs. Like, yeah, that's really gonna work. Where else in the world does anything like this happen? Where else in the world do people even have fucking resources to put something like this together? You got people living on the streets and fucking starving. You got homeless vets. You got people who got mental health issues that can't get no fucking help. But we got money to throw around and dick around with this? It's fucking ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. But let's go ahead and let's see what these assholes got to say. I don't know if this might be the same thing or not, but we'll see. Y'all let me know and I'll stop it.
We're doing this to make sure that we don't have more senseless violence.
Cheryl Davis is Executive Director of the San Francisco Human Rights Commission. Today, she's explaining plans for a pilot program expected to start next month by identifying first 10 people.
It's really going to be a wide range of folks that are either maybe have come through something and been involved in the criminal justice system, as well as people who have maybe been impacted.
The Dreamkeeper Fellowship focuses on neighborhoods disproportionately affected by violence to help improve public safety. In this program, at-risk participants would go through an interview process, assessments, and then become something like public safety ambassadors. There would be funds provided to them every month.
Baseline $300 and $200 for their contributions to developing policies, recommendations, or strategies to address violence.
Critics.
So basically, you're going to have some motherfuckers just getting a bullshit ass stipend that's doing what? Just sitting around? You basically giving people that got records. You just find, I would rather you give those people money and they do shit, giving them $200 or $300 a month, and they come and do shit like work at a homeless shelter. They do shit like work at a food, not a food truck, but a food pantry. Or you have them work at some type of community outreach center where they're like doing stuff where they're growing crops or something like that. I would rather you give those people something like that as opposed to having these motherfuckers get this money to come to probably some bullshit ass meeting that y'all hold once a month or a couple of times a month, and y'all sit around and just talk about ideas. And ain't none of these niggas out here in these streets. Ain't none of these niggas got no pull in these streets. And ain't none of these niggas shot callers. But you paying them to come in here and be public safety ambassadors. What the fuck is that? Public safety ambassadors. Ain't that the fucking police? Ain't them the fucking politicians? Ain't them the preachers? I'm sure they getting paid more than enough money. I'm sure that those people are getting more than enough money from their donations, from their government checks, or whatever the fuck else you got going for them. To where you gonna bring some more people that got records off the streets to give them some money, a couple of $100 every month, to what? Because normally they would just be back out shooting at people? How? If they're willing, do you not understand that if they have the mental capacity to understand that I could just stop shooting people and get $300 a month, or I could be like, nah, and just be shooting people. If those are the kind of people that you dealing with, them ain't the real shooters no goddamn way.
Have blasted the program, dubbing it cash for criminals and saying they're effectively paying people to not shoot other people. David Muhammad is with the National Institute for Criminal Justice Reform. He says that's not a fair description.
A small component of the program is a modest financial stipend, an incentivized stipend that rewards achievement. When individuals who were identified as being at very high risk of gun violence.
He says in Richmond, a similar program led to steep declines in gun violence.
Paying criminals to not shoot.
Now you could even, I just want to know when and at what point in time did Richmond have a high gun violent epidemic going on? I just want to know. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be missing it. But how did they measure that based on this program? I would love to see that. Because all this sounds like to me is just a nigga talking. From what period did y'all start this program to what period did y'all end this program to where y'all had these incentives and the gun violence was at this point here and then it decreased some 70% over this time frame to where you can see year over year stats through the Department of Justice where this shit declined. I would love to see it. And they won't show it. You know why? Because the shit didn't exist. I call bullshit. I don't believe it. No, no, no.
Is a enticing headline, but it is a significantly inaccurate description of the program. The primary intervention is a positive and trusting relationship with what we call an intensive life coach.
Oakland has a similar program as well. All the programs are typically funded with a combination of donations, state and federal grants, and local dollars. In San Francisco, Christy Smith, NBC Bay Area News.
This is insane. Michael Morton said, no, seriously, how does this even work? Who are they paying the $300 to? The criminals? Because they're the only ones shooting people? That's what they're saying. They're saying that people who are high risk that are coming out of jail, that they gonna pay them motherfuckers $300. Now, if they were saying $3,000, I would say, okay, and niggas might sit down for some shit like that. $3,000 for the free 99? Nigga might sit down for that. But $300, what am I gonna do with $300? I got a family. What am I gonna do? I'm a professional shooter, and I got a family of two. What am I gonna do with $300? And gift cards, and stipend checks. Seriously, how does this work? How does this get me to the point to where I'm not gonna shoot because of $300? Nigga, I can pay for somebody to kill a nigga for $300. I know niggas that'll kill another nigga for $100. Hey, man, shoot that motherfucker, man, for $100 right now, man. Come on. All right. That makes no sense whatsoever. The fact that these people are acting like, yeah, we actually getting something together. We really gonna make some headway on this. We gonna pay. So here's my thing. So y'all get these 10 people. What do they do when crime ain't went down? You just you lose your job. That's what it is. How do you measure this? Now look, the week before y'all started, we had 47 shootings. Since we've employed you 10 people, we've had 42 shootings. So good work on the 5 people that y'all didn't get shot. What are y'all gonna measure this with? Hey, I was driving into work today and I saw a public safety ambassador stop a shootout. 3 people was about to start shooting each other, but luckily, one of our public safety ambassadors showed up and diffused the whole thing. It was amazing. Shit makes no fucking sense. This is all smoke and mirrors. That's all this is. And they're just literally selling you a fucking dream to try to get some shit passed so that somebody else can get some kind of money or some kickback. I just can't see nothing else, no other way through this, around this. I just can't. Oh, that's my shooting. Wait a minute, hold on. I thought that I had the, whatchamacallit in here. Nope, I did not. Hang on.
Well, San Francisco getting all sorts of attention this morning when an unusual answer to combat crime came up. Well, just pay potential criminals not to commit the crimes. Yeah, you heard me right. Pay them not to commit the crime. Yeah, this one has us talking this morning. Today in the Bay, Sharon Katsuda, she is digging deep for us this morning, moving us forward with it, learning about this. So Sharon, so talk to us a little bit how this plan is actually going to work.
Well, Chris and Marcus, good morning. Yes, the chosen ambassadors will be paid not to shoot people, believe it or not. The city is launching the pilot.
Look, this Asian lady ain't even from here probably. She probably first generation, fresh off wherever boat she came on to get over here. She probably fresh off the boat. She probably first generation. Her parents probably don't speak a lick of English. And she's over here laughing at this shit like, like imagine us paying the Yakuza not to do crime. How do you do that? And where does this stop? So now you paying the shooters. Then what do you start doing? Do you start paying the GDs and the vice lords? You start, look, we're going to put the GDs, the vice lords, the solid foes, and the conservative vice lords and the BDs all on government stipend. We'll just give them $1 million every month, and each one of these organizations will siphon the money down, and then we won't have any gang violence anymore. That's how we solve it. We just give them money. That's what we'll do. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, I like it. We'll go down to Juarez, Texas, and we'll just pay the cartels not to commit any crimes. Yeah, that's a great idea. I think that'll work.
Look at you dumb son of a bitch. You dumb son of a bitch.
Makes no goddamn sense.
Program in October, paying people $300 a month to not commit crimes. The goal is to reduce gun violence. It will start with 10 people who want to change their lives and become community ambassadors. Participants will have to pass an interview. The Human Rights Commission says the idea has been shown to be a cost-effective way.
Participants must pass an interview. What kind of interview is this? What do you do in this interview? Can you tell me about a time when you had a disagreement with someone that you really didn't get along with? What did you do, and what was the result of that? Well, myself and a few of my friends, we were heading down to the local gas station. We were going to get some Black and Milds, and also we were going to get some apple, grape, and cherry White Owls. And we got into a disagreement with some of our opposing gang members in the gas station. There were some words exchanged, and they were quite negative. And these were people that I've known before. We've had, a scuffle here and a scuffle there. I've shot at several of these guys. And we were just having this discussion in the gas station. So I stepped in and I said, hey, guys, let's just do this. How about we let you go and pay for your items? We'll pay for our Black and Milds and our White Owls and our Blackwoods. We'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll go our separate ways. You get in your box Chevy, we get in our bubble Chevy, and we'll just ride off, and there won't be any more of these words exchanged, because the last thing that either of us want is gun violence to break out here in this gas station. And, oddly enough, both sides agreed, and we just went on our way. Wow. Great question. Great answer. Wow. Yeah, I think this guy's going to work. So, tell me about yourself. Well, I've been in the streets for approximately, 15 years. I've had several run-in with the police. I've been locked up on several occasions. I'm just getting out of jail right now. And, one of my best things that I love to do on the weekends is, pretty much fuck with people. I kick their ass, I shoot at ops, and, fuck a hood rat or two. Those are pretty much the things that I'm in. For the longest time, I've just been one of those, just street niggas that love to just commit violence, fuck shit up, and just create a just devastating reputation for myself. I mean, when people hear my fucking name, when they hear that I'm out there on the streets and they hear my name, they just fucking run, because they know I'm about that life and I'm about that business. It's just one of those things. I've always taken a liking to guns, even since I was like 8 years old. I can remember being a lookout, and I was one of the lookouts that loved to have guns. Yeah, so, pretty much that's just what I do, aside from, the average things. I play a little Madden, play some 2K, and pretty much shoot people. Wow, this is really good. This guy's I think he's just what we need. The fuck kind of interview do you have with a goddamn criminal about some shit like this? Man, this is stupid.
To reduce gun crimes in other cities.
So this isn't about cash for criminals. This is about supporting and...
No, bitch. This is exactly what that is. This is exactly that. This is that. Cash for criminals. You're paying criminals to not commit crimes. Basically, a motherfucker who has been just on the highest level of execution of bad behavior, you want to pay that motherfucker to not do it no more and hope for the best, because there's no way you track that. There's no way you track it. How do I track that? What do? Have one-on-ones with these motherfuckers every week? So, how was your non-violent week been? Well, I almost slipped up at the McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? I got into it with that bitch at the drive-thru because that bitch gave me cold nuggets, but I was like, no. I have to be a community public safety ambassador, and I didn't fuck the bitch up. That's great progress. So proud of you. So proud of you. This shit is insane. Do you really think this bitch, Cheryl Davis, is gonna take her ass out there in them streets and fuck with them real gangsters to find out how they doing? Or is that bitch gonna sit in her directives chair because she's director's chair because she's the executive director of San Francisco Human Rights Commission? What the fuck does that even do? I get so tired of niggas in these fucking titles. You coming and making up fucking these long ass extravagant titles like you really doing some shit when you ain't doing a goddamn thing but getting paid. What the fuck does an executive director of the Human Rights Commission do? What's your day-to-day like? Checking emails, answering phones, going to lunch, and going home. This shit is insane.
Valuing people's time and expertise who can really help us think through how.
So the criminals, their expertise, the motherfuckers who really know how to shoot and kill motherfuckers, we want to value. There's so much value in just the average executioner style type of shooter. I mean, that guy that walks up on you and gets up close and personal. You know, kind of like Keisha from New Jack City. We need those kind of people in our program because those are the people that will actually make a difference. We need the Frank Whites, the ones that'll just walk up on the street in broad daylight and just bang right dead in the middle of the forehead. Those are the kind of guys that we need. We want to get them in here and offer those type of cold-hearted killers $300 to just stop doing it and to give us some insight on why it's happening. That's what we want to do. Where in the hell is this other goddamn video? Is that it? Yes. That's what we want to do. We want to get the cold-hearted killers out here of the world, and we want to actually get them to the point to where they can come and give us some of their valuable time and talk to us about how to not kill people.
How to address the problems and crisis of public safety.
The payments come in the form of gift cards and the spending habits are tracked. Now, Oakland and Richmond have similar anti-violence programs. Reporting live, I'm Sharon Katsuda, Today in the Bay.
Gift cards. Hey, look, player, we're gonna give you this Chick-fil-A gift card. It's worth $20, you know, and it's just a start. You know, we get more where this came from, but you know, we think that you know, you can go out there in them streets and you know, make a difference out there. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, you being out there and not shooting nobody. You know what I'm saying? I think this $20 on this gift card will definitely, you know, offset what you would normally be doing, you know, if you was out here on these streets and this wasn't a program. Really. You would be better off, and I shit you not, you would be better off giving those gift cards and those stipends to kids that are in high school on the fucking honor roll, to kids that are in high school getting straight A's, to kids that graduate from coding and trading classes. You would be better off giving that money to them. You understand me? I bullshit you not. It would be more of an incentive for a high school kid to say, holy shit, you mean to tell me if I'm on the A honor roll for, you know, the next 2 semesters or each semester, I get a $100 gift card? Hell yeah, I'll do that. I get $300 a month if I can finish at the top 10% of my class. That shit would have more of an impact on them than it would be on some criminals, niggas that's in the streets. In case y'all didn't know, you motherfucking not glass house, you ivory tower living motherfucking overeducated liberal motherfuckers. If y'all didn't know, in case you didn't know, niggas on the streets who do this type of shit, they getting money. They not sitting back getting a couple of hundred. I shot a nigga for a pair of Jordans. No, nigga. They getting real money. They ain't out here just struggling like that. The real shooters, the niggas who are gangbanging, that's shooting at the ops every weekend or every day, those people are selling drugs. They're getting money. Real money. I can make $300 a week working at fucking Walmart. Why would I take that $300 a month check you trying to give me in the form of gift cards Why would I take that over a job? Why would I take that over the streets? That's one of the most alluring things of the streets, is not just the money, but the fast money. Ma'am, bitch, hoe ass nigga, sir, I can make $300 in an hour. Fuck, I need your damn gift cards for? Cash money. Why would I need that? This is the kind of shit that somebody should have said to them in a fucking meeting 6 months ago, when that stupid motherfucker brought that shit from Richmond to fucking Oakland and to fucking San Francisco. Somebody should have said, hey, newsflash, you fucking I ain't never been on the street assholes. These kids are making $300 in an hour. What the fuck are you talking about, $300 a month? Well, we could take it up to 5. Okay, so in an hour and 45 minutes, I done made your $500. In a fourth of my day, I've made what you're trying to incentivize me to get for a month. Fuck is wrong with y'all? What the fuck you think gonna happen when a shot caller tell one of these little niggas who in this program, hey man, I need you to go blast this motherfucker. Hey yo, y'all need to go shoot up my man's mama's house. Hey yo, y'all need to go shoot that party up. Fuck you think you're well, Ladarius, I really can't go and shoot up the party because it's kind of like a conflict of interest for me because I'm a public safety ambassador. I know I'm GD. I know I'm GD till the world blow up and all that. But I would really be in a, conflict of interest with, the agreement that I have with the human rights division of San Francisco, whatever, if I was to go and shoot up a party, because I kind of like know what I'm going there to do. So if you could pretty much assign that work to someone else, then, I can put in work doing other things. Just saying, Ladarius. I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job. I'm just saying that it's a conflict of interest for me. So if that's okay, I could just, maybe do something else. Maybe beat some people up, at the meeting or something. I don't know. Maybe go and sweep up at the trap house. I can maybe cut the grass at the trap house. I know you pay the heights to do that and the crackheads, but maybe I could do some of those less, meaningless tasks. And then that way you guys can go ahead and carry on with the shooting up of the party or the funeral or whatever it is you guys want to do. It's just difficult for me because of the agreement I'm in. You don't get your motherfucking ass over at that party, nigga. Go shoot that motherfucking party and them shoot you and your mama, nigga. Fuck the fuck. This is insane. I just can't understand how people have allowed this kind of stuff to reach the news without anybody saying, hey, wait a goddamn minute. Let's go ahead and let's really unpack this and think this through before we go and put our fucking city name behind it. Before we actually go and put fucking real resources behind this. Before we have you motherfuckers coming to work every day trying to put this shit in fucking into fucking play. Paying these motherfuckers to not shoot other motherfuckers. It don't work. It ain't gonna work. All you doing is giving money to some motherfuckers that ain't got no pull on the streets no goddamn way. What kind of resume do I bring in? Huh? What kind of resume do I bring in for that? Yeah, I'm here for the the what you call it, the public safety ambassador interview. Yeah. Yeah, my name is Raekwon. Yeah, everybody call me Ray Ray. Actually, everybody call me Two Gun Ray Ray, because I keep 2 guns with me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, hi, how's it going, everyone? My name is Shadell. I'm here for the public safety ambassador interview today. Yeah. Yep. Actually, they call me Shotgun Shadell. That's actually, yeah. See? Yeah, they call me Shotgun Shadell because I walk around with the shotgun. Yeah. I brought it today just in case you didn't believe me. But yeah, I'm here for the interview, so I'll just sit and wait. Yeah, I'll sit here and wait in the office here for the, yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's unsafe. Yeah, I'll just sit here in case somebody, you never know. Being out here in the streets and being a shooter and all. I mean, hey, just saying. Is that how the interview goes? What the fuck is on my resume? Shootings? Yeah, if you look on my resume there, you can see that I have a shooting where I was, I was actually one of the first people in my community to do a 3-day continuous shooting where I was shooting at the same people in the same area 3 days straight. It was kind of like a marathon, but I was actually one of the first people to ever do that in the neighborhood. So, I just wanted to show y'all something where my work speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? I actually got a video of me doing several drive-bys on my YouTube page, so y'all can go watch that as well to see just how well I do what it is that I do when I'm not in jail. Do y'all have any questions for me? What the fuck? How do you get through some shit like that? Yeah, we got a guy. So who do you have left for interviews? Oh, we got Shotgun Shadell. We got Two Gun Darius, and we got what the fuck kind of interview process do I have when I'm trying to be a person getting paid for not shooting people? Because in order for me to get paid not to do it, that means at some point I did it. This is just ridiculous. The way that we have gotten to the point to where people are trying to just find any and every way to actually reason with and to plead and beg these fucking savages and these fucking bad guys. I have never seen such a desire to reward bad behavior in this fucking country that we're living in today. I've never seen anything like this before. They are going out of their way. There are programs. There's so many, all of this different shit that we're trying to do to reward bad behavior, reckless behavior, irresponsible behavior. We want to reward it. And I just don't get it. And I'm going to say this before I wrap it up. We was talking yesterday when people was over at the house and stuff. We were talking about the abortion thing. That, if y'all didn't know, they just signed the abortion thing over in there for Texas. So where you can't have abortion if it's a heartbeat, can't abort it. And we were just talking about the rights and the wrongs of it. And my position was this. I understand why people are upset about it, but I believe, and I like the fact that they did it, because I believe that and the way I described it, it's an overcorrection for a problem that we've had to actually start the conversation to get us to middle ground. That's all it is. And that's why I was cool with it. Because my thing is this. Why is it that one person gets to decide if a life goes on or not, or what does a person have the power to end a life, and that person didn't create that life on their own? Number one. Number two, why would a person even be in a situation in today's world where they would need to have an abortion? 33 forms of birth control, plus the Plan B, not to mention the Plan B pill. Why would you be in a position to where you are having a pregnancy that you don't want, or you're pregnant and you are not wanting to have the baby, the child? Why? And I explained this. Anyone who wants to have an abortion, they are an irresponsible person. Because the point is this. Even because, and everybody loves to throw this out. All of the people that are pro-choice, this is they one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and debunk they main one, which is this. What about the people who get raped? What about the people that are victims of incest? You're right. I said if somebody comes and pulls up in a van, puts the chloroform on your face, puts you in the back of the van, and you wake up with no panties on and your vaginal area is not the way you left it, even then, in that most terrible case, you could still get a plan B. So why would there ever be a need for those of you, because we got plenty of women out here that are born again virgins, ain't having sex no more. I ain't had sex in 19 months. And then you just so happen to be walking down the street and Trey Songz rolls down the window of his limousine and says, baby, come on. Fine. You still got a plan B. You can let Trey Songz beat your pussy up all week long. Take a plan B day every day, after day, every other day. Whatever you got to do. Other than that, anyone that is in a relationship, in a friendship with benefits, anybody that's just hanging out and we just buddies, that might, if you have the potential to possibly fuck, even though you have been on your own personal your own personal abstinence plan, you should still be on birth control. I'm just saying. So there is no reason why somebody should be in a situation to where I don't know if I should have it or not. I don't know if you shouldn't be pregnant. If you fucking, you should be on the pill or the shot. Fuck all that. The condom broke. Condom should not be an excuse in today's world. You should be on the pill, the shot, the what's the little thing that look like a little T, whatever the fuck that is. IED or IED. Damn, I know it ain't IED. IED is the motherfucking bomb shit. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. Shit. IUD. There we go. I ain't shit. But I'm just saying there's too many options. 40 years ago, I get it. 60 years ago, I understand. But today, it's too much shit for you to be on. Take a pill every day. Take a shot every 3 months or 6 months for the shot? Whatever the fuck that is. What up, Kel 504? I'm truly out of touch. But whatever it is, there's too many options for you to prevent getting pregnant. Because I do understand that once you have become pregnant, the emotional toll that it takes on you, and even so, trying to decide if you want to be a parent or not, that could be some heavy shit. Not knowing that this nigga you done let shoot your club up and bust all kind of motherfucking nuts inside you, done cream pied you to death like an old Three Stooges goddamn cartoon show. I get it. You have all of this going on, and now you got to decide within 6 weeks if you gonna have it or not, or if you even pregnant or not. Why not cut out the middleman? It's so many of us that put ourselves in bad situations because we won't do simple things like be responsible and think preventive. Do you drive your car with bald tires on it and wait for a blowout? Or do you just get new tires just to be safe? You could still have a flat tire, but the chances of you getting a blowout with a new tire are slim to none. So why not say, you know what, let me get these motherfucking old ass tires that I can see the wire through the rubber and shit off. Let me get some new tires. Let me go ahead and get on this pill, because I'm going out tonight. I ain't been out with the girls in about 2 months. I just finished finals, and I just might come across a nigga that I might want to get some dick from. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and get back on my pill. Let me get me a plan B just in case I'll have me one in my purse, so the next day, if I do wake up because I had too much Henny, I'll have my plan B. Let's go ahead and do it. Those are the things that we are old enough to be doing in today's world. Ain't no taboo conversations about, oh, nobody talk to me about birth control. Now, years ago, yes, you still had parents that wouldn't talk to their kids about sex. It's too much access to information out here for people to not be able to know and be informed about birth control. You may not know about all of them, but goddamn it, you should know about some of them. Just saying. So it's like if those people would really just educate themselves and be a little bit more responsible, you wouldn't even have to be in a situation where you're making that choice because of the preventive measures that are in place today to where you don't have to go and have sex and then get pregnant and then wonder if you're going to have an abortion or not. Because in some states, them motherfuckers was giving people the right to have an abortion at 9 months. And you can't tell me that that ain't murder. You can't tell me that that ain't murder. Oh, so bitch, you just gonna kill my kid because you want to? Because you don't want to be my motherfucking baby mama at motherfucking 9 months? You supposed to give birth next week, bitch, and you gonna get to kill my kid? And I don't have a say? It's funny how a motherfucking society that's all about equal rights just throw that shit out the window when it comes to a woman. Fuck that. Fuck all that shit. I was watching a video today about a man who was paying spousal support to a woman for over like 15 years. And every time it got reduced or it came time for him to be able to say, well, hey, you know, I ain't got to pay no more, she would act like she hurt. She would be literally in court coughing and making shit up. So they finally videoed the bitch at a goddamn strip club, partying. They videoed the bitch in her backyard, lifting her because she couldn't lift nothing. She couldn't move around. She was very immobile. She had to walk with a cane. They showed this bitch walking around in her backyard with dogs and shit, lifting up little plastic pods, carrying shit. And it's like, ain't nobody checking for this shit. We got too much access to too much information to where we can't be fair. This man is taking money. He's married with a whole nother wife. And he's taking money out of his household to give to this bitch that actually don't even need the money. But thinks she's owed it because she used to be married to this motherfucker. That's the kind of society that we live in. There is no equality when it comes to women. It's only female superiority, female supremacy. I think I should get it because I'm a woman. And that's bullshit. Just like Dr. Dre's wife. Insane. But that's a whole nother conversation. I just wanted to make sure that I did my part in calling this out and talking about this, because this is one of those things where this is literally just insane. The fact that we are even contemplating and actually coming up with initiatives and funding programs that actually will pay criminals not to commit crimes, all I can say is this. Once you start down this path, it'll never stop. And you're literally putting yourself in a hostage situation. It's just like shakedowns. It's just like those people, the whole shakedown thing. You got a business in a neighborhood, a guy comes, knocks on your door and say, hey man, it's a lot of stuff going on in the neighborhood, a lot of crime happening. You know, if you can pay me, 10% or $1,000 a week, I can protect your business. Nah, I'm good. I'll protect my own business. I ain't never had no problems before. I ain't gonna have none now. Week later, your front window get broken out on your place of business. Your week after that, your place of business gets vandalized. Now you got all these problems. So what do? You start paying this guy. No more issues. However, 6 months later, hey man, that $1,000 you was giving me a month, yeah man, it's gonna cost you another. I gotta raise the price up, another $500, man. because of just expenses, and it's getting got a lot more dangerous out here for my guys to protect the place. So yeah, we're gonna have to raise it up $500. What you gonna do then? Well, I guess so. I gotta do it. I don't want my business to get messed up again. I want to be able to conduct business. I don't want my customers to get scared and not be able to come and support my business. 6 months later, hey man, I know I just raised it up $600, but man, I'm gonna have to raise it up another $600. It's gonna be $2,000 now, man, a week, man. I for me to take care of you, man. That's just what it is. 6 months later, hey, you know what, man? I don't want to have to raise your rent up anymore. I don't want to have to raise this, this fee up anymore. So, man, you should just go ahead and just give me like 20% of the business. Hey, that 20%, man, I'm gonna have to bump that up to, to 50, man. We're gonna have to. It's like we partners anyway. We kind of like partners. We've been dealing with each other for 2 years now, man. We like partners. We might as well just split it 50-50. Hey, look, I'm gonna have some people dropping some boxes off here because this is like my business too. They're gonna be working out in the back. Ain't gonna disturb nothing in the front, but they just gonna be moving some stuff around in the back of the business. A couple of times a week. No problem, man. Just want to let you know, give you a heads up. Don't worry yourself about it. We'll let ourselves in and we'll let ourselves out. Don't worry about it. That's the kind of shit that happens. You start down this path, just like, do y'all remember watching the movie with about Whitey Bulger? The fucking FBI was paying this dude in the fucking mob, Whitey Bulger. They were paying his ass. Hey man, you gonna be an informant? Yeah, I'll be an informant for you guys. And the motherfucker was turning in all of his opposition to where he was the main motherfucker running shit. His cousin was a goddamn FBI agent, or his friend, or his best childhood friend. It wasn't his cousin. Childhood friend was the FBI agent. And it's like, man, there it is. We got our own fucking syndicate going. Why would you try to incentivize bad behavior? That's just like one of my rules with kids. I don't reward kids. I don't reward bad behavior when it comes to kids. I don't negotiate with fucking kids, and I don't negotiate with terrorists. I don't tell my kid, if you clean your room up, I'll get you some ice cream. The fuck? I had to set my kid straight about 2 years ago. Because my kid was under the impression that every day when I picked her up from daycare, I was obligated to take her to Chick-fil-A or Chicken Express or the Burger King or to get an icy from Walmart or some shit like that. Or an icy from QT or an icy from Runway? Whatever the fuck that, Raceway. She really thought that shit. And I said, hold on. Let me explain something to you. You little motherfucker. I ain't say that, but I said, God damn it. Look, I don't owe you nothing. When I take you to these places, that's a bonus. That's because I'm being nice. That's me being a giving person. I said, how about this? Since you expect it so much, we ain't going again until I say so. You know how long I sat out and didn't take her to Chick-fil-A? Didn't take her to motherfucking get nothing out the daycare? 2 months. Every day picking her ass up. Daddy can't. Don't even ask no more. That was after about the first week. I like, don't ask no more. Until I ask you where you want to go, don't ask me. Feelings was hurt. But I had to teach her. This ain't no, I don't owe you this. And when I finally did it and said, hey, would you like some Chick-fil-A today? You know what she did? Yes, Daddy, yay! She was so fucking excited. I taught her to appreciate it. I taught her to appreciate that shit. I'm not going to beg you to be nice and to be good and I take you here and buy you this and get you that. The fuck? You going to do what I say and do what I tell you to do. That's what you going to do. All that. I'm a person too. Fuck out of here. Not in my house. You what the fuck I say you is. That's exactly what it was. And just like now, she'll ask, Daddy, can we go to Chick-fil-A today? No, sweetheart. Maybe sometime this week. Okay. She like, I don't want no problems, nigga. Nigga, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got no argument out of me. No such a thing. No such a thing. That's exactly how she acts. Because I made her appreciate that shit and then realize that I don't owe you shit. I don't owe you this. The shit I owe you, I deliver every day. You got food on the table, you got clothes on your back, and you got a roof over your head. That's what I owe you. That's all that is. And if so many parents would approach their children like that and treat their children like that, I'd be laughing my ass off when these, I'm gonna get out of here after this, when these kids be in the store with their parents yelling and screaming and crying. I mean, you would think somebody had a knife in the kid's thigh and was twisting it. That's how they screaming. I want that. I be looking at those kids like, boy, these motherfuckers crazy. I be laughing. These motherfuckers crazy. I be laughing at them parents. Because y'all the dumb motherfuckers that created them little monsters. And if any of them ever said anything to me, why are you laughing? Because it's funny as fuck. And how the fuck you got your kid up in this store wilding the fuck out over nothing? That's why I'm laughing. One day it'll be your kid. Never. And if it is, y'all will see her stretched out shortly thereafter in one of them little baby boxes. She looked like she was a little doll, sleep like an angel. It's a goddamn shame how quick Brian killed that baby. That's the fuck y'all gonna say. I ain't playing with these kids. I'm creating two motherfucking productive members of society. And entitlement should not be a part of their makeup. Fuck that. Start me a parenting school. I'm gonna start me a parenting channel. Brian's Parenting. Have people calling in. Yeah, my kid will not do their homework. Do they have internet? Yeah. Did you turn it off? No. Do they have a TV? Yeah. Did you take it? No. Do they have a video game? Yeah. Did you take it? No. You got your answer. I can't teach you no more. Click. Next caller. My kid won't take the garbage out. Did you put the garbage in their room? No. You have your answer. I can't teach you no more. Click. Next caller. Shit. My kid was out all night and didn't come home until the next morning. Did you let the motherfucker in? Well, yeah, I did. You have your answer. Click. Next caller. I can't teach you no more. Shit. That's what you do. You have to teach your children. You don't let your children run your house because they don't know how to do it. That's why you're the adult and they're the kid. Yes, you did, Nick Young. You caught that last dragon. You caught it. That's what it is. That's why there's a hierarchy. That's why, and I know motherfuckers may not like this shit, but that's why they have men over the household, women, then children. That's why they have it that way. Husband, wife, kids. That's why there's a hierarchy. Just saying. Everybody said, did you shove your kid in the trash bag? No, I didn't do that. But I'm going to tell you, when I was a kid, one of the things my mama did to me, it wasn't that I wouldn't take out the garbage. I kept forgetting to do it. So, I asked you to take out the garbage, right? You take this garbage out, it stank up here. Oh, I keep forgetting, Mama. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Mama. So, I kept forgetting. You know, I don't know if I told the story before, but I'm going to tell it again, and then I'm out of here. I kept forgetting to take the garbage out. I'm 17, 18 years old. I'm living my life. like it's golden. I'm like, I got my Jill Scott vibe going. And one day I went out. It was over the weekend. It was a Friday or something. I went out partying with my people. Went to a party, hanging out and all that shit. We be clubbing. And I came home like normal, 2 a.m, go in my room, open up my door, and my mama, with her tactical minded self, she set the garbage up in my room so that when I opened that door, not only would the garbage be in my room, but the garbage would fall over. 2 a.m, full garbage can, all kind of shit in it. So it wasn't just paper garbage, it was kitchen garbage. So it's some of everything in there. So all this shit is on my floor, 2 o'clock in the morning. Pick the garbage up, clean the garbage up, had to sweep the garbage up in the bag, take the bag out, it's leaking and shit everywhere. I had to mop the fucking room and all that shit because it was stinking and shit was all on the floor. I'm talking one of the most pissed off moments of my life. I was pissed off to the highest of festivity. But you know what it did? It made me not forget that garbage no more. I made that trash a fucking priority in my day. Oh, before I go, let me check the garbage. Heading out to go kick it with the people, with my fellas, mama. I'll talk to you later. Oh, wait, let me go. Let me grab this garbage. Take this. I'm taking the garbage out with me, mama. To let you know I'm out. Hey, mama, I'm going out through the back. I'm going to take the garbage, and then I'm gone. I'm going to come out, through the side of the house, out through the front. Okay. We never had no more problem with no garbage. Taught me a lesson. I was mad than a motherfucker, but I couldn't be mad because my mama had been begging and pleading with me to take the garbage out. And I wouldn't. I kept forgetting. I knew it was my responsibility. I knew that was my job. I needed to do it. And I said, fuck it. It was more important shit happening. Until she proved to me, yeah, okay, nigga. But after you do your important shit, coming home, cleaning up some nasty ass garbage and mopping the floor and all that shit took me about another 45 minutes before I got in the bed. And I'm already tired. I've been out partying, drinking and shit. Even back then, I might even smoke a little joint or two. But shit, you come back home, you tired from kicking it. And then I gotta clean up this garbage, take that shit outside, come back in and mop the floor and all that shit in my own bedroom. Man, when I laid down, I was so motherfucking mad, boy. I was just looking up at the ceiling, laying in the bed, mad than a motherfucker. Shaking my head like, I can't believe she did this shit. I can't believe she would do this shit. Why the fuck would she do this? But it taught me a very valuable lesson. Those things that you have to do in the house that are your responsibility, that shit is a fucking priority before you leave it out that house and get it to them streets. That's all it was. And I learned that lesson and I stopped doing that dumb shit. I was like, my mom needed me to do something? Yeah, I got you, mom. Let me get this shit out the way right now because I don't want no trouble. Plain and simple. Yup, I'll get my forget to wash the dishes. I hate washing dishes to this day because of the shit I had to go through washing dishes at the house. We all had our different days and shit like that, but when my brother and my sister was gone out the house, that shit was all on me. I fucking hated washing dishes. To this day, I hate washing dishes. But if I forgot to wash them dishes and my mama came, woke up at night or something, getting us something to drink or going to the bathroom or whatever, and it's 1, 2 in the morning, she cut that light on in my room. Get up and get these dishes done right now. Oh, mama, I'll do it in the morning, mama, but you go. No, I don't want no dishes in my sink in the kitchen at night. Fuck that. Get your ass up. She ain't say all that, but she be like, no, get up and do it now. Get up. Yes, man. Can't stand her motherfucking ass. Wish her motherfucking ass would get motherfucking, fucking arms or some shit tore the fuck off or some shit. I hope when she go to work tomorrow that her motherfucking ass don't come back. That's what I be doing, washing them dishes, mad than a motherfucker. Mama, we need to start buying paper plates and paper cups in this motherfucker. I ain't eating off of no paper plates up in here. You can, but I ain't. I'm using these dishes. Shit. But I'm just saying, I don't know why I had to say that, but there we go. I just want to thank everybody for tuning into the show tonight. If you are watching this, please, please, please go ahead and click that thumbs up. Click that donate button. Shout out to Monica, who hit your boy with $5. And shout out to my man, Truth Talker, TG, hit your boy with $25. I appreciate you. And if you are watching this on the replay, because I'm so nice, you can still donate. Yes, you can. Am I not kind? Yeah, buddy. But for all of you other people who tuned in, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. It's been a pleasure and an honor. Shout out to everybody over on the United Guns of America channel. I love y'all. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, peace, and I'm out. And if you want to leave a comment in the comment section, please do so. And also, I'll definitely be doing a show tomorrow because I will be home. And I'm going to actually have a special treat for y'all. I'm going to show y'all something I've been promising to show y'all that I said I was going to have for y'all. Oh, you know what I can do? I can just show it to all of the members first. I just realized that. That's what I'm going to do. So to everybody that's been a subscriber to the membership and that's joined the membership, I'm going to show y'all something special. I'm going to put it together and I'm going to send it to y'all so that y'all can see it. Yes, I finally got an opportunity to do something very special for you guys. So everybody who has joined and has become a member of my channel and y'all paying the money a month to be a rehab or relationship builder and all that kind of stuff, I'm going to give y'all something special tomorrow once I figure out how to do it, but I know I can, and I'm going to do that for y'all tomorrow. So everybody who done joined and has become a member of my channel, y'all going to get something very special tomorrow. So till next time, thank you guys. I appreciate y'all guys. Have a good night, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace, and I'm out. What's going on, everybody out there in the internet world? It's me, Brian Redmond, also known as the Relationship Rehab. And I need you to do two things. What are those two things? Subscribing to both my channels. I need you to go to the Relationship Rehab, subscribe to that channel, and then I need you to go to United Guns of America and go to that channel. Now you may be asking, why would I do that, Brian? Because it's two of the hottest channels on the internet. Come over there, give me your thoughts, give me your opinions, have conversations, because that's what it's all about. We talk about some of everything: politics, relationships, guns, law enforcement, community stuff, anything that's happening. I'm willing to have a conversation about it, so come on over. You don't got nothing else to lose, and you ain't got nothing else to do. So come to my channel, subscribe ASAP, and join in on the fun. Twice the entertainment, 2 channels, twice the fun. Come on and have a funky good time with your boy. Peace, and I'm out.